This is a public service announcement advocating support for the construction of the Gills Creek Greenway in Columbia, South Carolina. Since the early 1900s, people have been using the Gills Creek watershed to create opportunities for recreation via lakes and dams. It was also used in the past to power mills in the area. But in the wake of the 2015 flood in Columbia, many of the area's river systems were left destroyed with trash everywhere. This relaunched a campaign by the Gills Creek Watershed Association for a greenway on the south side of the watershed. This proposal by the Gills Creek Watershed Association to construct a greenway from Kilbourne Road to connect to the south side of the Congaree River Blue Trail has gained traction lately because of how destroyed the Gills Creek area is in wake of the flooding. This area of the watershed is a highly developed area that has shaped the waterways by way of pavements, storm drains, road systems, and dams.
The benefits of this greenway, as stated by the Gills Creek Watershed Association, are that it would provide cleaner water for the Gills Creek watershed through different natural runoff cleaning methods. This would provide a better habitat in and around the creek for land and aquatic wildlife. This would also be a great place for people to come enjoy nature through recreation like jogging, biking, walking, fishing, paddling, or cycling the trails, or just for nature observation. It would also provide the community and schools with a new educational opportunity. Columbia has already put in a greenway to the west, the Three Rivers Greenway. This addition to the east could complement the Three Rivers Greenway nicely. This proposal would use funding from the statewide penny tax that just passed to clean up the creek and have the opportunity to retrofit, restore, and institute the best management practices to reduce pollution. There's a special allocation in the penny tax that would allow revenue from this tax to be put towards development of the greenways in South Carolina. Funding for this project also comes from grants and donations by various groups. In total, this greenway would have an estimated cost of approximately $2.6 million. This may seem like a lot, but with some of the benefits brought in by building these greenways, it would likely pay for itself in a short amount of time.
There are externalities that would be associated with this greenway. In a few other cases, there have been increased property values. Local businesses show increased revenue, and congestion and pollution can be decreased. These are all positive externalities of implementing the greenway. There are a few cases where these externalities had a value placed on it. A study was done on the Swamp Rabbit Greenway that was built in Greenville. In the first 3 years, 25% of the trail's visitors were tourists who spent a total of $6.7 million in Greenville. Local businesses in the area were surveyed, and out of 19, all had an increase in profits ranging from 10 to 85%. In a 2011 case study done on a Greenway trail in the Charlotte area, property values increased in a range from 4% to 20% when compared to people with homes not on the trails. The benefits of these trails seem to be clear in the long run, and in most examples we see an almost instant boost in economic benefits. Another positive externality of the Greenway is the reduction in congestion and pollution via the option for people to safely travel to areas via a trail that they can walk, jog, or bike on, thus providing pollution-free transportation to work, recreation, school, and many other areas that the Gills Creek Greenway would connect.
Though the economic benefits to these greenways are mostly positive, there is still some opposition. Some people think that this will cost too much money to build. Also, they believe that the tax money that is collected from the penny tax should be used to address other issues such as infrastructure. This was the primary concern when people were pushing for the legislation. But when you take a look at the long-term benefits of implementing the greenways, it almost seems like a no-brainer. If we were to see similar economic benefit to Greenville, the greenway would pay for itself in less than 3 years in terms of income for local businesses. Some of the negative externalities that are associated with the greenways are adjacent homeowners may feel an invasion of privacy due to the higher volume of people that will be near their local neighborhoods. Also, they feel like they are more susceptible to vandalism, robberies, and littering from the higher volume of people that will be around because of the greenway. When you look for crime and vandalism rates among greenways, though, a study done on the Appalachian Trail confirmed that these rates of crime are impressively low compared to the volume of people that are using the area. In most cases, we believe that with the amount of people who are using the greenway, people will be less likely to commit crimes because of the amount of people who are using the area and the risk of being caught associated with that. There's been a back and forth between the Gills Creek watershed and some of the homeowners in recent months on the pursuit of building the greenway, but we believe the positive impacts that the greenway will likely have if it is constructed are too good to pass up when it comes to making our community a better and more sustainable place to live in the future.